Hello, my name is Umar Khan. I'm a solicitor here at Swain & Company. Today I want to discuss the topic of police powers of arrest. When arrested by a police officer, a suspect should not say anything because they're not obliged to do so. One should always seek legal advice before discussing a case with an arresting officer. Ultimately, the danger is that if one were to engage in a conversation with police before receiving legal advice, then one could make unsolicited admissions or comments which could be used in evidence at a later stage. It's important to note that anything said even outside of a formal interview under caution can be given in evidence against a suspect. So it's important that on being arrested, a suspect seeks legal advice forthwith. On being arrested, the police are obliged to inform a suspect of the legal caution. The legal caution is an important principle in English law. It advises suspects of their rights. It should read, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. The important aspect of the caution is to remember, it does not oblige you to cooperate with the police. It rather advises you that you do not have to cooperate with the police if you do not wish to do so. But more importantly, it advises you of certain repercussions only if you choose not to do so. But again, I do stress, there is no overriding obligation to cooperate, and that is not enshrined in the caution. Furthermore, on being arrested, the police firstly have to be satisfied that they have a reasonable suspicion that you have committed a criminal offence. If that reasonable suspicion does not exist, then no power of arrest is feasible. If the police officer believes that they have reasonable suspicion that a suspect has committed a criminal offence, then they do have a power to effect an arrest. On effecting an arrest, a police officer should inform a suspect that they are under arrest. They secondly should inform a suspect the grounds for the arrest and that they are detained. In seeking to effect an arrest, importantly, the police have a power to use reasonable force. Now, reasonable force must be proportionate. It must be necessary and it must be justified. If such force is not justified or disproportionate, then it would be unreasonable and excessive, and that would mean that the arrest is unlawful. One should always seek legal advice in those circumstances. Ultimately, if you or your family members have been arrested by police or are due to be interviewed formally under caution by police, then you should contact our crime team on 023 9248 3322 for impromptu legal advice.